Love about music retail. You get an excuse to be a music nerd, right? Because it's my job to know about music. So that's this. That's what I used to call that a very sort of luxurious sort of option to be like, I get to know about all this obscurest stuff that I personally give a damn about, and there's actually have created a job around it. So that's great.
Have I illegally downloaded music? Yes, I have.
Obviously, with file sharing and stuff, it's harder and harder and harder to make a living doing it. It's more and more hard scrabble as time goes on. That's why all record stores sell pipes or gift cards or whatever.
Go into that.
You know,
What are your thoughts on, so since they don't have the money, they just go and buy
yeah,
illegally? Like, what is it taking away?
You know, it's funny. I read about this a lot. That before the ubiquity of file sharing, acquiring and learning about music was a completely different process. I mean, imagine if you had to like save up money to hear a new piece of music, right? Whereas now it's like, oh, dude, it's streaming, touring it, whatever,
Yes, I have downloaded music illegally.
Do you think it's wrong?
Yeah, I do, but I think it's also expensive, like going off of iTunes, especially since they raise their prices, like to buy songs, it's expensive, so I don't know.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Well, okay, so for example, the hip-hop and electronic side, which I run, the front of house operation, in the toilet, shadow of its former self. I mean, literally a quarter of what it used to be. So, decimated. Mm-hmm. But, we saw that coming, and so we started putting our efforts into the online part of it, and that's done great.
Has it?
I mean, our online sales now are literally triple of what the front of house ever was at its best.
Country rap, books, up money, black coffee.
The ultimate legitimate way that file sharing works is if you use it as a test, right? So you say, how's this new Daft Punk album? Do I want to buy it, right? And you listen to it, and then you're either like, oh yeah, I love this, and then you go spend the money. Mm-hmm. Or you say, no, this is crap, I'm never listening to this again, and deleting it. Yeah. That's like I think the most legitimate use of that kind of stuff. Of course, that's not what most people do. So I do know people that do that.
Because you should pay for your music. If you want to listen to it, you should pay for it.
Why?
Because that's wrong. Read the Bible.